On Christmas Eve, 1971, a passenger plane took off from Lima, Peru. Its destination was the Amazon rainforest. Among the travelers was a 17-year-old girl named Julianne Kopke, flying with her mother to spend the holiday at home. The weather grew darker as the aircraft crossed the mountains. Thunder rumbled and lightning flashed outside the windows. The plane entered a massive storm, one far more powerful than anyone expected. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck the aircraft in a single moment. The cabin shook violently. Then everything tore apart. Julianne felt herself pulled into open air, still strapped to her seat, falling through clouds, wind, and empty sky. Below her was the Amazon jungle. The fall lasted only seconds, but it felt endless. Then everything went black. When Julianne opened her eyes, she was lying on the forest floor. The canopy had broken her fall, but she was badly injured. Her collarbone was broken. One eye was swollen shut. Her body was bruised, cut, and weak. She called out for her mother. There was no answer. There was no sound except the humming of insects and the distant call of birds. She realized she was alone. Julianne knew she had to move. Her father, a biologist, had taught her one rule about the jungle. If you are lost, find water and follow it. It will lead you to people. So she began walking. The rainforest was thick, wet, and alive with dangers. She had no food except a small piece of candy she found in the wreckage. Her wounds became infected. Bugs swarmed her constantly. Every step hurt, but she kept moving forward. She followed a small creek. The creek turned into a stream. The stream grew into a river, and she walked beside it for 11 long days. Her strength faded, but she refused to stop. Then, on the 11th day, she saw something man-made, a small wooden shelter used by local loggers. She approached it slowly, nearly collapsing. Moments later, the men who worked there found her. They were shocked to see a lone teenage girl in such a remote place. They cared for her injuries, gave her food and water, and carried her by boat to safety. Julianne was the only survivor of everyone on that flight. She recovered, finished her education, and eventually returned to the Amazon, not in fear, but in dedication. She became a zoologist, studying the same rainforest that had taken so much from her, yet had also kept her alive. Her story remains one of the greatest survival miracles in history, a reminder of knowledge, courage, and the human will to live.